Hi, I'm Mr. Bowman, a teacher of IT at Longbenton High School, and I'm going to tell you all about the CTEC in IT, which is better known as the Cambridge Technicals in IT Extended Diploma. So the first thing you're thinking is this course for me? Is it the right subject I should be choosing at A-level? I would say if you have any interest in IT and want to work in IT in the future, this is an ideal place to start. This course is a vocational one, which means it was put together by the universities, the employers and also the industry to ensure the content was very much up to date and it was kind of things that are needed in the UK going forward. So it's very new information, and the kind of stuff you learn is literally the stuff that's happening right now in the world of IT in the UK. So in year 12 we do a large unit which is 90 hours worth of length. It's called the Fundamentals of IT, and we look at computer hardware, the software, the business IT systems, employability and communication, and also the ethical operation and threats in IT. In learning about this kind of underpins all of the units that we do as part of this qualification. So it's a really important one. It also prepares you for a lot of external qualifications or further studies in a variety of fields in IT. We also do Unit 2, again, 90 hours worth of content in that. We look at global information, information styles, data analysis, legislation, data flows, and information security. This basically shows you how information gets around the world, and also how you can keep it going around the world safely, and also how you can keep it going around the world forever. So it's really important that this information kind of gets from one place to another and does so safely, and you understand basically how everything works with information and digital communications. We do something called the Application Developer Pathway. This means after doing those 2 units, we have to do one more unit where we don't have a choice which one we do, called the Application Design Unit. We then do 2 more units, and these again are smaller units because it's the year 13 stuff. When we normally do the creative units, so we might do things like web design and prototyping, social media and digital marketing, something like that. But these combination of units are known as the Application Developer units. So in year 12 you do 2 large units, in year 13 you do 3 smaller units. In terms of assessment, the year 12 units are examined at the end of year 12. That means the exams happen in the summer of year 12. We then go on to do the optional units in year 13, and we actually do start a little bit of them in year 12 as well. That means you don't have to do the exams in year 13 unless you wish to resit the ones from year 12, but your year 13 work is all a portfolio of work. So what we do is we work with real life industry clients. So we have, we would visit a local employer or local business and we'd work for them. They would work with us to develop a brief, and we then respond to that brief and make them a product if we are designing an application for them. So that's kind of how we do it. And then the way this is marked is it uses a criteria based system going from pass, merit and then distinction. So you would mark, if you've done all the things in the pass area, then you get a pass in that unit. If you then do all the things in the merit unit section, you get the merit in the unit, and so on. It's quite similar to the BTEC awards if you've done those before at school. It does also mean there's possibility of no exams in year 13. If you do well enough in year 12 and don't need to resit, there are no exams. You do your coursework and then that's you finished, and you can concentrate on exams in other subjects. After A-level, what can you do? The vast majority of students would go on to go to university or some sort of apprenticeship in IT. So in the Northeast, you're quite lucky in the sense that there are lots of employers here who want to take people in the IT field. You've got loads of big businesses, and there's loads of information about those on our local websites. So if you look on the North of Tyne website, for example, you'd find information there about their digital growth and innovation program, where they are basically paying businesses to employ people your age to go on and do business qualifications and IT qualifications as part of their normal job. It's very much seen as a growth sector in the UK, and as you will be aware, IT isn't going anywhere fast, but we need to make sure that the UK has enough people working in the IT industry in order to progress and keep being at the forefront of it. After university or apprenticeships, often people go on to do different careers in many different fields. It's one of those things, if you've got the skills in this subject, you can go really quite far. and because the skills in the subject are so internationally recognised, you can go quite far all around the world. Finally, there's a little QR code there. You could scan that, and that will take you through the course brochure on the OCR website.